Have you ever did something that you wish you just never did it? It's like falling down and just staying there. You don't want to get up. Imagine stumbling and falling. Do you stay on the ground, paralyzed by the weight of your mistakes? Unfortunately, many of us do. We linger in the darkness of our errors, feeling the sting of each misstep. I've been there, lost in a sea of self-recrimination and regret. Society often emphasizes the importance of forgiving others. It's a noble act indeed. But what about forgiving ourselves? We frequently overlook this crucial aspect of healing. Instead, we punish ourselves with relentless shame and guilt. How many times have you forgiven a friend or a sibling, yet continue to let your own wounds fester, convinced that you don't deserve the same mercy? The burden of self-condemnation can be overwhelming. It saps our joy and drains our spirit out. Carrying the weight of our own transgressions for too long, we become prisoners to our past, unable to move forward. It's a heavy load, and it keeps us from living fully and freely. I came to tell you, when you fall down, you do have a choice. You have a choice to either stay there, mirrored in the pain of your mistakes, or you can rise, dust yourself off, and begin anew. The latter path is the one of self-forgiveness and grace. Forgiving yourself is not about condoning your errors, but about acknowledging them, learning from them, and moving forward. It's about giving yourself the same compassion you extend to others. When you forgive yourself, you heal those open wounds, allowing them to close and scar over. Reminders of the lessons learned rather than the sources of ongoing pain. The journey to self-forgiveness starts with grace. God's grace is available to us all, regardless of our past actions. Christ's sacrifice on the cross was the ultimate gift of grace, meant for those who feel undeserving. Embracing this grace means accepting that you are worthy of forgiveness, not because of what you've done, but because of the unconditional love and mercy extended to you. To forgive yourself, begin by acknowledging your mistakes without judgment. Understand that everyone errs, and these mistakes are a part of the human experience. Reflect on what you've learned from these experiences and how they've shaped you into a better person. Then you have to practice self-compassion. You have to learn how to speak to yourself kindly, as you would to a dear friend who is struggling. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love and forgiveness. Let go of the heavy burden of guilt and shame by accepting that the price has already been paid. Grace is about receiving what we don't deserve and walking in the freedom it provides. Today, I want you to make a conscious decision to forgive yourself. I don't care what you did. Release the chains of self-condemnation and step into the light of grace. You are not defined by your mistakes, but by how you rise from them. Embrace the freedom that comes with self-forgiveness and live a life unburdened by the past.